Hulk Hogan passing away today.
Man.
Wow.
Which, like, I was at WrestleMania 6. Never forget that. Hogan versus the Ultimate Warrior. When he slammed Andre the Giant, WrestleMania 3. It's like one of the all-time most incredible moments in sports and entertainment history.
That's one of the great moments of my childhood, man. Like
when he slammed the Giant, it was crazy.
Because it was like the Giant was like undefeated for like 15 years, 500 pounds. Like the legend of Andre the Giant was incredible. Like I grew up, like he was in the early days before the WWF at the time. Now the WWE got big. Like Andre the Giant was like he traveled everywhere. Like he played every hockey rink in this country,
right,
including the one in my hometown. And you know, there's always those stories of people passing Andre the Giant in the hall of a hockey rink, and you actually couldn't pass him. You had to kind of get up against the wall because he was just so huge.
Crazy,
right?
Like legit giant.
Unreal.
Man. Yes.
Unreal. But so for Hogan to pick that man up at 500 pounds and slam him, I mean, it was like the culmination of like that boom time for the WWF. Right?
Just exploded everything, and WrestleMania has been massive ever since. And, you know, he's been in the spotlight for almost 50 years, 45 years, Hulk Hogan, and at one point was truly one of the most famous people on earth.
On earth. He's the biggest wrestling icon, I would think.
I believe so, too. Yes.
Like The Rock, Stone Cold, but no one's bigger than Hulk Hogan. This is like Wayne Gretzky. Like, I think, anyway.
Because, I agree.
Yeah.
Like, we've had these arguments before, and I'm not a wrestling guy anymore.
No,
like, as a kid, I loved, watching that, and going to WrestleMania was amazing. And through the 90s, I was into it a little bit, like Stone Cold and The Rock was kind of cool. But I haven't been in it in 25 years. So I have no reference on what's modern or what's important anymore or anything like that. And it's always going to be generational. When you were a kid, it meant so much more, and that was what was important. And now kids might say there's some modern wrestler that's bigger and more important or whatever. But in terms of him, transcending into like Hollywood, and he was in the Rocky movies, and he was everywhere. Like
iconic look, right? You just knew right away. That
brother,
was
like the word brother, like he basically had a trademark on that.
Right?
24-inch pythons.
Yes, and been around forever.
Vitamins.
Complicated guy, like a lot of stuff going on in his personal life and things that were going on with him down the stretch of his life. Clearly, that it wasn't a good look for him and everything that he kind of represented away from wrestling. But in terms of what he represented in the ring and just as an entertainer, like Hulk Hogan is as big as it gets.
I'm thinking, like, that's the thing. Like, obviously, every generation is different, but there's no denying the fact that Hogan was the centerpiece of pro wrestling, going from kind of, town to town, small town, fairly big town. Maple Leaf Wrestling at Maple Leaf Gardens was huge in those days, but turning from that into a massive pay-per-view TV product that was shown worldwide and filling stadiums like 75,000, 80,000 people. Like Hogan was the centerpiece of that.
That's right.
Taking the massive step to mega entertainment, right?
That's what it represented. There's no denying it. There's absolutely no denying. Then goes to WCW and Flips and NWO and Hollywood Hogan, which is the greatest heel turn of all time.
That's the thing. Like, Hogan could do the baby face and the heel, and if he went heel, like, people were going to hate him, but there was also such a huge portion of the viewership that just loved him because he's Hulk Hogan. Like, you're almost like conflicted because he's the Hulkster. He's been your guy for years.
Absolutely.
He did them both at the top of pro wrestling.
No question. Yeah. So, Hulk Hogan, passing away today at 71, which I was not expected, needless to say.
No.
I believe he had been healthy for a while.
Ozzy, you kind of thought maybe that was coming at some point.
Ozzy Osbourne at 76, but considering how, he has really had health issues for a long time.
Yeah, like we talked about. That's like, though, he was 103.
Yes. Yeah, exactly. He was living in dog years by the end. And Hogan probably as well, man. Like that guy... Because you talk about slamming Andre the Giant, I believe he said, and others that have slammed him, like you could just hear your back like breaking basically as you pick that guy up.
Dude.
Imagine.
Like you could just, because I think he was shorter, like 3 or 4 inches shorter by the end of his life because just his vertebrae was taking such a beating over the years.